It is important that teachers conduct themselves in a legal and ethical manner. In this slideshow, I will show how the codes of conduct relate to teachers and the ethics and standards they need to understand. Let's start with the definition of codes of conduct. A code of conduct is a set of organisational rules or standards regarding organisational values, beliefs and ethics. It is also about legal compliance that govern the conduct of the organisation and its members. Organisational members are responsible for adhering to the code of conduct and will be held accountable for failure to do so. Most large schools and educational settings have a clear code of conduct, which are developed in response to legislation, regulation, and activities, as well as codes of conduct for behaviour. What are ethics? Ethics refer to a system of belief regarding right course of action or conduct. Ethical conduct is often viewed as conduct that is good for individuals or society as a whole. Ethics establish obligations and duties that people owe to others and society. Ethics are standards, rules, or principles established either by authority, such as government, the association, the employer, or it is a custom that has been passed down over generations. It's important to understand that ethics is a philosophical endeavour and not a legal one. Laws can coincide with a particular standard of ethics and deviate from it, or be neutral. What some people may view as ethical conduct may be illegal, and what some people view as unethical conduct may be perfectly legal. In any event, it is important that any business code of conduct requires compliance with the law. Types of educational codes of conduct. You can actually break ethical codes into three broad categories. Let's take a look. Firstly, codes of conduct typically prohibit behaviour and inform employees what's expected of them. These codes of conduct outline penalties for failure to comply with the code, and common topics include conflicts of interest. Secondly, codes of practice attempt to explain and illustrate the values and principles of the educational setting, and instead of providing strict rules to follow, codes of practice educate employees on how things are done in the school. These codes attempt to empower the teacher by making the teacher an ethical decision maker. And thirdly, codes of ethics codify the values and principles of the school and define the responsibilities, duties, and obligations of the school and its staff and its students on how the organisation conducts itself, as well as letting the stakeholders know that is how the school conducts itself. Common topics of codes of conduct are conflicts of interest, confidential information, discrimination, use of the organisation's property, financial reporting and accountability, health and safety, and financial contributions. So, it's important that the teacher understands how to conduct themselves in a legal and ethical manner.